Hey, this is Sheba, and I was coming back to reiterate some points about Path to Profits and just go over exactly what you guys will be getting in this system. So, this is what you're going to be getting in the classroom. It is a school community, so you're going to be engaging with a lot of other people in the Path to Profits system. And as you can see, it is still very active. And these are people who are discussing like their small wins, how they've made sales. She just grew her followers to 3,000 on TikTok. Someone just signed up there, first person to this community. She got 300 followers in 3 days. She made $953 in 6 days. So as you can see, the community is active. So you're not it's not going to be where you just, make a sale or buy the course and then, you're just left hanging. You will get, handheld. You will get, a good walkthrough of the community. You will get mentorship 100% across the board. You are not just going to be a number. We're not just going to take your money and then leave you hanging like a lot of other courses. And the other courses cost, $600 to $900. So this is really beginner friendly. It is a active, engaging community. You have access to it 24/7. You also have access to Heather 24/7. She offers free mentorship, but also just, we get a chance to go in there and ask questions and really cheer each other on. And they just started a where you can, when you decide to go live on TikTok, if that's what you decide to do, then you can post the link inside of that community, and then they'll show up to your lives and support you. And I think it's a community of over like 4,000 people now. So you'll have a chance to, get a decent amount of people who will show up to your lives. So if you say, I want to do a live today at 8 o'clock at night, you can expect at least, 100 people to show up, which is great. And that'll help boost your algorithm, I'm sorry, on TikTok. So, and it's just a nice, encouraging thing to do, and just shows or highlights the teamwork and team effort that goes into this, right? Because again, you're not going to just be left hanging. But for those of you who are wondering what is in the system, this is your classroom. This is what you will be getting when you buy the system. So first you have your welcome to your PTP Elite, and it is just your welcome saying, hello, this is what we do. This is who we are, right? And you go from there, and it's about your affiliate links. So you do have to request your Stand Store affiliate link, and that is because you are going to be an affiliate. So Heather, you just sign, fill out a paper. Let me see. Yeah, you just fill it out. And she said it could take up to 24 hours to receive. I think mine was done in like 10 minutes. And you get your Stand Store affiliate link, and that is the link that you're going to have when people buy. It's going to trace it back to you. So everybody has to get an affiliate link if you are an affiliate anywhere, anyway. So this way she keeps up with it and knows exactly who's in the community, who's in the system, who's in the ecosystem, right? So you go from there and simplify and Stand Store. And I advise everyone who is thinking about opening a Stand Store to look at this module first. It is so simple. They break it down so simple. And she shows you how to get a free Stand Store. Completely free as an affiliate. This is where you should start first before you start a Stand Store, because Stand Store wants your money. I think they have a tier for like 20 something dollars and another one for $99. Now, if you haven't started making money yet, you're probably not going to want to spend $99 monthly on a Stand Store, especially when you can get it for free. You can always upgrade if you decide to do something else. And there are a lot of people who do have like the $99 Stand Store account. And that's because they probably have like 15 to 16 different courses and systems that they just sell them all. And I've met people who sell them all. It's like they're like a agency, so to speak. And they'll say, okay, this is where you should start. And once you get more advanced, you'll go to the next course. I think that is crazy, but they have all their bases covered. And I mean, if I had the money, maybe that's what I would do too. I don't know. But to me, I think it's because a lot of them bought these courses, they bought the hype, and they couldn't sell it because they didn't learn anything. So they just bought the course and the next course and the next course and the next course. And there's a lot of people in this community like that because, you know, they buy the course and then they're left. You know, they don't get any email, text messages, DMs, or nothing. They have to figure it out on their own, which is why Heather also created this system as well, because it was the same way with her. You know, she spent $600, $900 on something, and then she had to figure it out on her own. And so she just said, you know what, I'm going to start something. That way it's really beginner friendly, and I'm not going to leave my people hanging, and it's going to be half the cost. So, and it's true, it really is half the cost. So you go in your Simplify and Stand store, and here it is, your free affiliate stand store. And the module is what, 1 minute 48 seconds. And I swear to God, it takes probably less than that, honestly. And you got a few more links, and she's just telling you how to do your free affiliate stand store. And it is like 1-2 steps, really easy. And then you have your Beacons Basic, which is basically the same thing. Then you go down to you're adding your PTP Elite to your store, which is amazing. So again, before you get a stand store on your own, please, please, please look at these modules first. It is easy. And I'm so thankful that she had these because I think I would have screwed it all up. And it's, the stand store is pretty straightforward, but there's a few things in there that you can get wrong. So with Heather, she tells you, what to put in your bio, where to add this link, what to put on your sales page, etc., etc. Straightforward, 1, 2, 3 steps, done. Don't you want it? Don't you like it when it's really just, really clean, neat, easy, and it's not a lot of fluff that you got to filter through. Everything is just laid out for you, plain black and white. So that is really what this, that module is about. That is what this company is about. I love it. So, and you go from there, you have your affiliate links. Oh, okay, we're starting a stand store, your Beacon Basics. Then you have your recorded master classes, which I think are amazing. This is where I think the magic happens. It is about how you do your TikTok lives. It's your live Q&As, your storytelling that sells, community content audit, which is, people can come to your TikTok or whatever and say, hey, I think you need to improve on this. I think you need to improve on that. I think your storytelling is not connecting. I think this is your niche where you should be concentrating on, whether it's stay-at-home moms or breastfeeding moms or, military or, makeup tutorial, whatever it is. So that is what the content audit is about. Then you have your mentorship 101. Heather offers it absolutely for free. So, and if you don't want to, because I hate to bother people, I'm not going to lie. I feel like that woman has so many other things to do when she has teenage daughters, and I don't like bothering people. I just really post my stuff in the school community, to be honest with you. But I know that it is always there. It is included. It is free. And you can talk to her, actually her, not someone else or, someone who's being paid to promote the stuff. This is her product. This is her baby. So, and she wants you to do well, right? So you go from there and handling objections, how to promote, closing in DMs, scattered to strategic, just about honing in on your, your brand to make sure you can attract the right people, your tribe, which I think is amazing. Then you got your UGC basics, some more live Q&A. I don't know why my thing keeps starting over, but that's fine. So after you do that, the recorded masterclasses, then you get your content creation. And so scroll stopping content for engagement, do's and don'ts for effective posting. What I love about this is she tells you exactly what to post, what times to post, how to post it, right? Keep in mind, this is a woman who made $2 million in 18 months. So she knows what she's talking about, right? So she'll tell you this is the time of day, morning and night. Post at least 2 times a day, 2-3 times a day. Do it to maybe viral sounds. you know, maybe do some, I don't know, you know, inspirational posts. This is what she does. Again, $2 million earner. Create engaging posts, content breakdown. So, and you go from there, mastering lives. And like I just said, there is a new, well, I don't know, community in the back where when you do a live, you just drop your handle in the community and say, hey, I'm doing a live at 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and see how many people show up. I think that is amazing because a lot of people do lives and no one shows up, right? Especially if you have a small following, etc. So if no one shows up, you probably feel discouraged. This way it keeps you encouraged and it makes you not feel alone. And two, you also get that feedback, right, from the community that says, hey, maybe you should touch on this more. Maybe you should do that more. You know, I know you noticed you were kind of nervous. Maybe you should, you know, do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think that is great. That is an amazing thing to have. I've not done any lives yet, but with that, I just might start it. After doing these YouTube videos, it doesn't seem as intimidating to me. So it might be something that I actually pick up probably next week or the week after or something like that. I don't know why my thing keeps on going on back, but it does. And so, and then we have, you can see all the modules here. So we have the mastering line. Then you have the UGC. UGC is user-generated content. It's basically talking about how companies will pay you, the normal person, to promote their products. So you don't even have to have a TikTok or any of that stuff. And it's basically saying, you know, instead of paying, I guess, like, let's say Halle Berry, right? I think she got the probiotic stuff out now. So instead of paying Halle Berry $6 million, I'll pay you $6,000 to do it, right? You're just a regular, normal person who can probably relate to all the rest of the people out here that we cannot touch, that we cannot reach. So we're going to give you that money. And in the module, she shows you who to talk to, where to source it, your contracts, etc. You know, the pricing you should ask for and your contract structure, which I think is amazing. Then you got your TikTok shop, which is similar. I think though with the UGC, I don't think you have to have a certain number of followers. But with TikTok shop, I want to say you either have to have 1,000 or 10,000 followers to do TikTok shop. Now I know there are people who've gotten around that, right? They'll buy a product off of TikTok shop and then they'll promote it and they'll get contracts that way, which is similar to UGC without the followers, right? And you get commissions. People do it all the time. So if that's something you're looking into, you know, this is a great start. Create your own digital products. You can do that. There's a lot of people who do it. It's a lot of people who made a lot of money creating stuff on Canva. So don't knock it. You know, I wish I can come up with $1 million idea to sell off of Canva. Then you got your print on demand, using ChatGPT to convert sales, psychological triggers that drive sales, your promo material. And this can be, when you do stay in store, it'll ask you for like a few photos of this and that. You can use this for that. Or, you know, if you do a YouTube video, you want to use promo material for that or on a banner, whatever. They have the promo material, so you don't have to worry about, you know, going to Fiverr or something or trying to get it yourself, right? Your mentorship 101. So, again, Heather does offer this absolutely for free, you know, telling you where your weak points are, you know, your encouragement, how you should grow in your skills and your mindset, which I think is amazing. And it is offered for free. And this woman is available. I have to say it. If you're ever on TikTok, you'll see her on lives like all the time. It is crazy. But I mean, if you made $2 million, you have time to do that too, I guess, right? Tools and resources, your community guidelines. So, and that is what you're going to get when you do PTP Elite. It costs $397 and you get $317 a sale. So in order for you to make, you know, it's not the $333 a day, but it's a few bucks shy of that. But you can see how it still adds up to almost $10,000 a month if you make, a sale a day, which is not bad, And it does not always have to be a sale a day. It could be 5 sales today and 10 sales next week. Do you see what I mean? There's no way to structure it, but people do it every day. $333 a day equals $10,000 a month. What would you do with $10,000 a month? And let's just say you don't reach $10,000 a month. What would you do with half of that? $5,000 a month. I don't think that's bad. So instead of the sale every day, we're looking at what, 3-4 sales a week. That's not bad. Some people do it every day. So if you want to do $10,000 a month, you just keep that in mind. That is $333 per day. And this company can help you with that, can help you achieve that. So that is something to keep in mind. I just thought I'd drop in and tell you about this amazing company that is super beginner friendly, super easy. Our creator has made millions of dollars doing it. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's doing. You're going to get all the basics. It's not complicated. It's not a whole lot of overwhelm. It's not a lot of fluff stuff. It's straight to the basics. It's, black and white. And it's almost like it's fail proof. You can't go wrong. You just got to put yourself out there. You have to get over the fear of, probably succeeding, probably not succeeding, but you have to put your best foot forward, and you have to be the one to want this change in your life. So like I always say, holidays are coming up. Who wants to be broke? I don't. This is your chance. It is about the end of October now. You have November and December. So, it's crunch time. And this is usually the busiest season. So it is crunch time. Think about it and, be well. Have a good one, y'all.